It's me.
It's you this time. You're the slow loader. All right, in the red, the Slayer of Nada and Beater of... All right.
GSL tennis.
I had a joke, but you guys will actually never get to hear it. It's gone.
Oh. Do you tell me after?
Yeah, I'll tell you after. You'll be like, oh, that was so good. Now we have...
Kyrix tennis.
You're going to steal it and tweet it?
Yeah.
I have stolen jokes from Artosis, actually, in these casts. He'll say something funny, and then I'll just say it on air. Take all the credit. People are like, Taze is so funny, but actually, I'm just a thief.
You are. Carlos Mencia of Starcraft 2 commentator.
That is like the worst insult ever.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. I'm sorry.
Now, positionally, these two guys, it's kind of an interesting situation because Zerg, if he expands here, is at a high risk for being tank dropped on this region. It's very accessible to the Terran. Zerg will probably have to expand here and then here because of that.
Yeah,
expanding away from his opponent. So the longer the game goes, it might be better for the Zerg because he's going to get farther and farther away from the Terran's production facilities, which will all be around this area here. But we'll see. Medevacs are quite good in this game.
Yes, they are. They're not just dropships anymore, Tasteless.
They're medic dropships.
That's right. Now, this game, GSL getting his gas up, so we're definitely going to see a completely different build this game.
Yeah. I think gas builds are quite good for Terran on this map.
Yeah.
You got a ramp, you can defend pretty easily. It's a small ramp.
This natural is not something you can defend against Kyrix early on.
Yeah.
You need some tech units to defend that against Kyrix.
Yeah. Drop's also just quite good in general on this map. There's a spawning pool. We'll see an extractor soon enough.
Marine being made.
Command center on the way. Orbital. The Zerg has to position this Overlord very, very carefully because he's going to use that to scout his opponent later. And it's just that spot, I think it is actually, with the minerals. There's minerals inside that building, Artosis.
Oh my god.
He doesn't even know he's out expanding.
Must be a bank.
He's expanding like over here and over here. You fool, the minerals are actually under your base.
Back here, we have a Marine coming down, doing a little bit of harassment. Drones are like, hey, we're quicker than you.
Oh my god, he's actually going to catch that? I was holding my breath there. Nice
almost
control.
got a nice surround there.
It's actually amazing what some of these Zerg players can just do with drones.
They're getting better and better because they keep on going for these crazy hatchery first builds.
Yeah, you just have to be good at controlling those drones.
Yep.
This rush was not a rush that was intended to kill the Zerg. It was intended to make the Zerg pull drones off.
Yeah, and maybe even kill a drone. You never know. If the Zerg doesn't micro well, if Kyrix misclicked a little bit, he may have lost a drone there. Now, we do have a factory going up as well as a second gas. Cannot wait to see exactly what he wants to do with this.
Hellion. Not a bad idea.
Right away.
It's tough to defend your main and keep this ramp blocked.
We might be seeing Hellion Marine, and ooh, we have right now Kyrix flying in with that Overlord.
He's going to spot it.
So Marine's going to come in and destroy it really quickly.
Is he going to spot this Hellion in time, though? Here we go.
He sees the factory.
I don't believe he actually saw that Hellion.
Yeah, I don't think so.
But now he does.
But, sometimes we do see Marine Hellion attacks into some more tech. I'm not sure exactly what his plan is here, but he is getting that tech lab. And we do not have... Oh, we do have a starport making now. So, maybe going right into a Banshee as well.
Now, he is getting a Roach Warren, so he can do a counterattack with Roaches. Uh-oh. He could lose a Queen.
Nice micro by Kyrix so far. But this is not a group of units you want to fight against Marine Hellion with. That Queen is almost dead as well.
He needs... Okay, he has a second Queen out.
And a snipe one. Down goes one. May go after this Overlord now. And this is a very hurtful rush on Kyrix.
Yeah, this is a little painful to watch. JSL is actually doing so much damage right now. It's
and the Roaches come out.
Now, there's a chance for a counterattack here with the Roaches.
But there is a siege tank, so he should be able to hold it off quite easily. And he is, in fact, even getting siege mode. At the same time, Kyrix getting some speed. Realizes he needs to have a lot of defensive stuff, such as Roaches and Zergling speed. And he's going to walk up this ramp and...
Nice save there. I thought he was going to let him in there for a second.
Yep. And you know what I like, Tasteless, is I like GSL's build here. He's getting siege mode, which is going to be great against any Baneling stuff. And at the same time, got a drop ship. And there it goes, a siege tank and 4 Marines. Maybe wanting to tank a couple of the patches on that natural expansion.
Yeah, you can cut off these 2 right here pretty easily.
And he might even get that Overlord as well.
You know, these units, they're going for the destructible debris over here. Uh-oh.
Oh, very nice. Using that siege tank to cover these Marines. And this is cutting Kyrix's economy in half, basically.
Kyrix got so far in the Season 2 of the GSL, but he might actually lose to this series. I mean, there's so much damage being dealt here with such a little amount of units from the Terran.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, he's just playing around there, luring in roaches, luring in lings, and just picking up his Marines.
Yeah.
Not going to kill this Overlord. Kyrix just keeps on getting further and further behind here.
This guy's micro is pretty insane. I literally have never seen a Terran do so much with so little in StarCraft 2.
Yeah, he's quite a talented player. No doubt about that.
We have another drop coming up over here.
Second siege tank. And here goes down the drop. A lot of roaches being made by Kyrix. Doesn't really have a whole lot of other tech.
This is getting pretty bad. Meanwhile, Terran is going to expand over here once he can get rid of that debris. If you look at how much damage these roaches are actually taking.
Seriously, there's so many red ones in there, and I don't know what Kyrix is planning here. He's not taking a third. He's just trying to make drones and roaches right now, not getting drop upgrades, not getting speed upgrades, not getting burrow. I don't know what his game plan is to actually do anything from here. He's in a really bad spot, Tasteless.
Slayer's box are called, and he wants his micro back. This guy is now the king of the medevac.
Yeah, very good play there.
He's literally making it almost impossible to mine from this location with just such a ridiculously small number of stuff.
You know, another reason why this map is one that Zergs really like to thumbs down in the old system where you could thumbs down maps. And look at that, a bunch of barracks going up back at home for JSL, and he's
going to go for a timing attack here.
Yeah, man. At the same time, expanding to the back where he cannot be attacked. And Kyrix, he has put up a Spire at this point. Not done yet, of course, but, you know, I guess that's a good choice. Try to clear those tanks off, stop this medevac harassment.
Once again, here with the tanks, if he actually gets this hatchery, I'm going to lose my mind. I mean, I never would have guessed that he would have actually been able to get a hatchery with this harassment.
Seriously.
This,
but
okay,
it does
I
look like it.
Uh-oh, he's going to siege up.
He's like, forget it, this is going down now. 3 more hits.
Oh my god. Kyrix might actually GG right now. By the way, the Spire is actually, let's see here, he's barely out of range of the siege tank.
So right now, JSL is going to want to bring all this stuff home. Yep. And, you know, just make units and hit a strong timing. It's going to be all he really needs to do from here.
This is so impressive to me, what we've seen this Terran do. I know I've already said it once, but I have to hammer this point in there, is that you're not supposed to be able to kill the hatchery by just dropping, loading and unloading tanks over here, but he's actually making it work.
And now he does see those Mutalisks with that tank. And the Mutalisks are going to have to do a lot of damage if Kyrix is going to want to come back from this. This is kind of funny. Kyrix does not have a Baneling nest. Don't see that too often in his Zerg versus
that's actually quite true. I think he never really had the opportunity.
When he sees all those Marines, though, he's going to realize that he needs to get one because Mutas are not going to take those out. And there it goes.
And there he goes.
At the same time, he is double expanding, taking the gold base and the natural. Pretty smart. He realizes, you know what, I'm a little bit behind right now. A lot of bit behind right now. I need to get that gold base up. Need to get that natural back up. And he's going to have to stall out with these mutas. So we're going to see some awesome micro. Don't lose any mutas. Kill as much as you possibly can. That is what Kyrix needs to do. Oh, no.
Oh, God. Zerg's going to double expand to try to catch up. Look at that perfect timing there with the drones. They're right as the hatchery finishes.
Yep, Kyrix is on the ball because he does not have a whole lot to do right now. His economy is very poor.
JSL
way behind.
Yeah, JSL might actually attack right when this hatchery finishes, because that's when Zerg's been economically stifled for so long. This is the first moment where Zerg can try to catch up, and that's exactly what turns into. He's going to attack into that with quite an intimidating army here.
Now, Baneling's speed is being made. Roach speed is being made. So, I mean, he's going to the right tech options that he needs, but it may not be in time. This is a really great timing by JSL.
Counterattack over here with the Mutalisks.
Smart move, trying to bring him back home so he has time for that Baneling speed, for that Roach speed to finish up.
Guys, don't forget to submit some questions here for our Tosis to ask these, who will most likely be JSL in this case.
Let's see here now. He is going to go and hit this timing. Baneling's speed is almost done, but the tanks are sieged up in very good locations. Going to be hard to hit these Marines with Banelings as they stim and run back into siege tank range.
And he's going to get this hatchery 100%. It's gone. And this is just a stone's throw away over here. He's going to get to these Banelings and Zerglings and Mutalisks to take on this army. Look at this insane micro. Oh my god.
Oh man.
What?
Losing very little compared to what he could have there.
I know, I thought he was actually going to lose everything there.
And right now he has doubled the supply of Kyrix, 50 to 101. Kyrix cannot be happy about this, coming fresh off a championship victory in the All-Star Games, a top 8 of the GSL Season 2.
Yeah.
He is being absolutely dismantled by his teammate. And GG.
JSL. I thought that was going to be closer. It was not.
No, JSL really knows what he's doing. And again, this is actually something I had predicted to happen in the beginning of Season 2, is you watch Kyrix's style, it's so over-aggressive that when you really study it, as we see JSL has done, you can find ways to pick it apart.
You see a hole in the strategy.
That's right.
You can go in there and take him out. By the way, his micro is possibly some of the best I've ever seen in StarCraft 2. I mean, he's just doing so much. It does remind me of a Foxer, the Marine King.
Yeah.
Which just was so solid, but those splits were just unbelievable.
They were. He played
insane.
A wonderful series.
Yeah.
But I just really want to give him props for studying the player right.
Right.
Because that's where he won it, in knowing Kyrix.
Yeah.
Not just being on the same team. There's enough of his games out there that you can be like, okay, there's a pattern here.
Yeah, and
there is a way to stop this type of aggression.
And of course, he's gotten far enough that he's had to use up all of his tricks. With the other tournament he just won. You know, he's seen him actually using his most important strategies. Now, JSL has a chance to study that. I'm curious if people are going to start studying JSL style now in order to beat the Kyrix style build, which is starting to catch on the ladder, especially in Korea.
Yeah, they definitely should, because, that's the thing. It's great to watch. It's really fun. For instance, we saw Jelizer come in for a while and win championships in StarCraft 1 with a hyper-aggressive style, but eventually it got solved.
Yeah.
Because it is an economy-based game where, you have to tread this fine line.
Yeah, there's a half-life to some of these strategies.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to close this out in just a second, guys, but don't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Because we're going to have an awesome interview
with JSL.
Are you excited?
Yeah, man. This guy is just killing great players, exciting to watch players. He better be exciting to watch throughout this tournament, because he has taken away from us Nada and Kyrix, two of the best players to watch.
I know. I'm actually wondering how far this guy's going to go, because he just looks so good. He's beating players that could potentially win the whole tournament. Very exciting. Yeah. I'm not sure he's playing next, but I would be a little bit nervous if I was that guy.
I would too, man. JSL, I mean, anyone who knocks out Nada can knock out me too. So
right. All right. Guys, by the way, special thanks to our sponsors at Sony Ericsson. And to you guys for tuning in. Please spread the word. Artosis and I and everybody at GOMTV, we love StarCraft. It's our passion. And we want to share that passion with the rest of the world. So encourage your friends and family to tune in, even your enemies. Everybody.
Encourage your enemies.
Strangers on the street, whoever.
But when you're encouraging them, you might want to be like, don't watch the GSL. Because they're your enemies. They aren't going to listen to you if you tell them to watch it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. So This is taking pretty long to close out, but
it is.
now might be a good time to run to the restroom before the JSL interview. Unless you like to listen to our Toasties and Tastes just kind of talk. How you doing today?
We're pretty fun to talk to. I'm doing all right, man. I'm feeling
Doing
better
good.
and better every day.
Yeah.
You know?
I got to take our Toasties to my new apartment
It's very nice.
yesterday.
Very nice. I like what you did with it. I like
Thank
the
you.
table and chairs.
Thank you. Thank you. I got to put my posters up.
Yeah.
Just moved in, but it's going to be pretty cool.
All right.
Once it gets all done.
Excellent.
And, pretty much out of stuff to talk about. So,
Well, how many times can we say that JSL studied Kyrix style and stuff like that?
yeah.
Not as many times as they say it. That's for sure.
Or how they say it. I'm
Yeah.
not sure either. But, yeah, I think this guy he must have studied his style. That's pretty much it.
I think we've been there, Tasteless.
I can't believe he got that hatchery, man. Like,
Yeah.
I never thought
Yeah.
that was going to happen. I actually thought about making some joke about, like, wouldn't it be funny if he actually did get the hatchery, but it's, like, far-fetched and kind of unrealistic, and then it actually happened. All right, guys, we're going to close it out. We'll be back soon. Enjoy the interview.